What is up, guys?
Hey guys.
Charlie here.
James
here. And we're back with Otaku's Waifu Buying Guide Part 2 for the PlayStation 4. Do keep in mind this is not the final list, as PlayStation 4 has just recently released for only 1 year, so there's not much title we can talk about, but soon we'll have more. And we're going to explore to the depths of the perverse universe of PS4.
Yay, more dropping pants.
Yep. Moving on today, we'll be talking about the fighting games category. First we have in our line is
Oppai Busters.
it's Nitro Plus Blasters. Heroines Infinite Duel.
You're not gonna tell me that's not Oppai Blasters.
Nitro Plus. Like, have you ever thought about playing with Urobuchi's harem? Oh, no, you can't. Don't worry, they won't die. Nevertheless,
there's no Urobucha to chop off heads here.
Nevertheless, to the more serious manner, we have Nitro Plus Blasters, which is a completely all-stars 2D battle featuring characters all from Nitro Plus. So you have like Phantom, you have Muramasa, you have Supersonico.
Yeah, Supersonico's their mascot. Look, she's in front of the box. There's her partner in this game though. I can't remember her partner's name.
And then you have Agnes.
The chubby one.
Yeah, Puchacho.
Was it something like that? Puchaco? I can't remember her name.
I don't know. But you have
name.
all these heroes. Of course, you have different spin-off characters from other series as well. That does not belong in Nitro Plus. You have like I think you have Arcana Hearts characters in there as well. So it's really interesting. Great fighting game. Sayano Uta. Basically, every creation done by Butchagen, it's most likely going to be in here except for Madoka.
Why?
This is done by Nitro Plus.
Disappoint.
Too bad.
Well, I guess it's called Nitro Blasters for a reason.
What do you mean? It's called Nitro Blasters for a reason. That's pretty interesting.
But Homu.
Well, too bad she's not in it.
I want that Homu.
If you like Butchagen, you like seeing guts spill, check out Nitro Plus.
I thought you just said there won't be any guts spilled.
No, there won't be. I'm just joking. You like to see boo physics? Check it out.
Them jiggle physics.
Jiggle fixes. Then you have TT or T2, Tony Taka, as the main artist in Blade Arcus EX. What this does is, again, it's another all-star battle, but this time we are featuring characters from the Shining series, which TT is always famous for. TT.
TT. I just realized how much that sounds like titty.
T2 is famous for, but
Tony Taka.
Yeah, so you have characters from Shining series in the all-star battle. The gameplay is actually not that bad. I thought it would be like mediocre, considered the fact that it's actually by Sega. But,
okay.
It's actually not bad. So do check it out. The system's actually pretty damn fun. You can actually chain pretty well. The frame rate's not bad. If you're a fighting game guy and you got bored of playing other random stuff like Tekken and you want something fresh to refresh your mind for a moment, and you also like boobs.
More jiggle physics.
Jiggle physics. I told you to. It will be interesting. Moving on, more jiggle physics. Again, from Marvelous Entertainment.
Senran Kagura.
We have Senran Kagura. Boob Busters. No, it's not called Boob Busters. Estival Versus.
I swear this whole episode is like, oh pie.
It's all about boobs.
All about boobs.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Look
at the thing. Yeah. They don't even need to say anything on their back cover to talk about the game. All they have is this.
Boobs.
Boobs. Does that explain enough? Yes. What do? Put it in your pocket. Take it home. Take off your pants when you play it so it doesn't get dirty. Done. Estival versus fucking Dynasty Warriors in the most professional manner. Clothes bursting everywhere.
Everything bursting.
Jiggle everywhere. It's like fucking pie.
You'll be bursting too.
In a perfect formula. Senran Kagura. Estival versus.
You're gonna have a white knight.
Pretty much. Now I'm gonna tone it down a bit.
Okay.
With the latest
Let's get back
edition
to reality.
of King of Fighters. Still a bit of jiggle physics, not as much.
Not as much.
The latest installation of King of Fighters, instead of going back to their traditional roots of 2D sprites, this time they decided to go on the 3D manner because they wanted to try to change. So given that to be their first work of 3D, after their failure with Maximum Impact on the PlayStation 2, this is actually a pretty interesting change.
We played this on stream a while ago.
Put it on the stream a while ago, and it's actually, in my opinion, not bad at all. Like, you know, it's actually, they made it even more beginner friendly, so even James could chain and all that stuff.
Even I could do a little bit of random shit. I don't know how
so
I did it, but I did it.
If you're looking for a fighting game to go into, but you know, you don't want to play Street Fighter because, you know, it's too competitive or
Too mainstream.
Yeah, not really. Like Tekken and Street Fighter is a bit too hard to get into.
Yeah, okay. There's a lot more people playing that.
Yeah, and then, you know, it's not, the community might not be so friendly. Then of course there's always King of Fighters for you to have a try before moving on to those games. Next, we have, of course, again continuing on with the miscellaneous genre, we have something that we mentioned from our last game, our last video, the Otaku's Gaming Guide to Vita. We have Root Letter.
We mentioned Root Letter in the Vita video, yes?
Yeah, it's a great visual novel. Again, they worked with the Japanese government on this. Talks about basically, like I mentioned before, you have your pen pal Aya, and then suddenly she lost contact with you 10 years ago because she said she's killed someone and she had to disappear. So the main character goes back in town to find out what exactly happened to that dumb bitch, and goes like, and of course everyone won't tell him, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking dig up your dirt and shove in your face, cunt. That's what he did, and he goes, pam, 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 motherfucker. And yeah, you'll find out more about Aya and how strange she is. And you get different types of endings. You get aliens, you get ghosts, you get incarnations and all that yada 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 stuff. So do check it out.
Yeah, I was thinking, the variance between the endings is quite... That's quite a huge variance.
Well,
I mean,
game's coming out next month, so do stay tuned.
In English?
Yep.
Yay, yay. I actually kind of did want to play that game.
Deception again. Super humiliation game, like I mentioned before. You want to fucking blast someone up in the toilet.
Do you get the toilet trap too in this one?
Yes, toilet trap, as you can see right here.
Okay.
So again, extreme humiliation. If you look, if every day your office life, your cubicle life, every day at work you get bullied by your boss whatsoever, you get pissed off, play this game. Fucking humiliate the fuck out of him. Imagine your boss is the victim going into your castle. Fuck him up.
That's some intense, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you could play GTA for that. Shoot rockets and shit.
Pretty much. This is recently released. We haven't played it yet, but we're gonna do it sometime on our streams.
Is it really recent? I thought it's been a while. Or the Japanese version at least.
Last month. We have Super Robot Wars, the Moon Dollars. Also the first one to be finally localized in English ever since the Game Boy Advance days. So if you're a robotic fan, you like, you know, big boob pilot girls.
It's like a collab between robot series, right?
Yeah, so
how many series are there in it?
This one's original generation, so there's only the original stuff in it.
Oh, so only the original. Okay.
But if you're playing on the other series, they have stuff like, you know, Gundam Seed, you have like Full Metal Panic, you have like, you know, Gao Gaiga, and I can't name them all because I can't remember, but you know, if you're a robotic
I remember
fan,
seeing Code Geass in it.
Yeah, Code Geass is in it, and Macross is in it, and same as well. But robot fan, do check it out. Cool game. Finally released in English so you can understand it.
So it's a robot fighter. Yeah.
Pretty much. On our finals list, we have one of the games we played recently as well. It's Caladrius Blaze. Great shooter, easy to understand, easy for people to play. Just remember, click on the tutorial before you start it, unlike us with YOLO.
Yeah. So it's one of those games like how back in the day you had like, you know, the little plane and then you shoot stuff on the screen and things go flying at you and you gotta shoot it down. I don't know. I can't really explain it very well, but you'll see gameplay there.
It's a cool game, and I would suggest you playing it with a friend because it's really fun. You can cheese, you can do a lot of fun stuff together. Like, you know, one guy shields you while the other guy goes in and ham and all that stuff. We've done that on stream. So if you want to check out how fun the game is, check it out on our YouTube channel. 13B. Let's play Caladrius Blaze, but
The game
great
is quite hard, but I guess once you get used to the controls
yeah,
and you
it's
play
pretty,
enough, you know, learn how to dodge. Yeah.
So pretty fun game to check it out.
And we have
Last
the
on our
OG
list,
Touhou.
we have the OG of all Damakus. We have Touhou. Well, I don't know if this is really a Damaku game, but we have Touhou.
I thought Touhou couldn't get any official products because of some contract or some shit. I don't know.
Basically, no, not really. But we have Touhou Gensou no Kondo, which is one of the rare Touhou games that ever make it to PlayStation 4. It's by Cube Type, and yes, you have Danmaku Battle Wedge. You battle each other, and you know you dodge bullets, you shoot stuff in the 3D Mashing Tower. It's one of the traditional Touhou games that's made by another developer and recently released on the PS4. Great graphics, pretty stuff. If you buy the game, I think you get a free Touhou theme as well. Yeah, you do.
Yep. Okay.
So check it out.
How's the music?
Music is
Touhou music is normally
Touhou
always
music is always fantastic. So yeah, if you like Touhou, you like Waifu, keep your mind on it, dude.
good. The Touhou series is pretty old. It's been around since.
It's been around since like the 90s.
90s, yeah.
And then moving on. So
Pretty
cool
old.
game.
It's quite a classic. So yeah.
Check it out.
If you
Until
like
then.
shooters.
This concludes our PlayStation 4 Otaku's Waifu Buying's guide. Of course, we'll update it as more games coming out. As we mentioned before, you know, there isn't much titles at the moment since, you know, the PS4 didn't came out for too long. But until then, you know, we'll try to keep update our list. And if you have any suggestions, there's always a comments box down there. Just type it and we'll know it. I'm not even kidding. I read them. So if you don't type, I know who you are. I'm just kidding.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Until then, like the video if you haven't.
Drop your pants.
Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Remember, when you play these games, take off your pants. You don't want stuff sticky everywhere, and your mum will hate on you forever. Until then, stay cool and fap to your wife. Bye.
More boobs!